What's up everybody, this is Max. Thank you for checking out my video. Today I'm just going to talk about Nike training app. I've been using Nike training app for about 3 weeks now. Since the pandemic started, first 2 weeks I've been using tires or battle ropes or resistance bands, whatever I can find at home for my workout. And all of a sudden I realized, hey, you know what? I got this Nike training app in my phone, so I think I'm gonna try it out and use it. So after I dig into it, using it for 3 weeks, and I just want to talk about how I like about it, if I recommend it to my friends or not. So here we go. So let's talk about what is Nike training app. Nike training app is an application where Nike made, and it have different workout plan for you. There is articles that you can look at. There are different tips on health and wellness. So you can definitely browse it. On the first screen when you come in, obviously you need to sign up first. You have the feed, right? So for example, look at it, you got to meditate your way to recovery, so you can definitely click in and learn more about it. There are about stretchings, keep kids active the fun way. That's pretty cool, but I mean, I have no kids, so it doesn't really apply to me. Like, oh, for the whole family, 16 workouts. So let's take a look at it. Explore, okay, there's collection. Oh, nice. So in here you can see there have different workouts that has already been pre-planned into the I guess the series you want to call it. So okay, so yeah, so each one of it is a workout, so you can, depending on what you like, and then they'll just recommend it, and you can start exercising. Okay, the next tab we have the activities. The activity is basically your workout history. So whatever activities that you have done, there's also different achievements that if you unlock it, it'll show it right here. I guess this is like trying to gamify the app. People tend to feel more engaged if there's some sort of stages to unlock, right? And I guess you can brag in your social media. I want to talk about workouts now. So over here, workouts, there is first session is for you. I guess this is just some random workouts what Nike would just kind of suggest to you. So one of the cool things about Nike training app is you can browse exercise by 3 different groups. You got a muscle group, workout type, and equipment. So for instance, that today is your shoulder day. Well, I guess you can. Okay, here you go, arms and shoulders. So if you click in it, and there's 9 workouts in here that is targeted to shoulders and arms. And then you can easily, depending on what kind of equipment you have, and you can start sweating, right? And it's ab, core, legs. So that's pretty cool. The workout type, endurance, mobility, strength, and yoga. Yeah, depending on what you need. So this is very cool. So, I mean, even if you want to do yoga, whatnot, they all have it right here. I'm not a yoga guy, so never tried it. Equipments, right? So you have with equipments, and even have different workouts, athlete workouts. So I guess depending on what your fitness level is. And lastly, you have your inbox. All right, so I want to quickly talk about who I think is very suitable for this app, with the one who have a basic knowledge of working out. I think it's the best. The reason being is there is a lot of squatting, there's a lot of push-ups. With all workout, we all know that form is everything, right? You gotta make sure that you have proper form so you don't injure yourself. And so I think it's better that if you have some sort of base knowledge on the movements, and I think that's a little bit more safe. But I mean, if you really have no experience with workouts or to the gym, doesn't matter, right? You just want to do it, I think, yeah, go for it. But just, be careful, take it easy. Also, people who want to have some sort of routine, some sort of planning, but doesn't know how to, create a workout plan. So I think this is very, very good. Right now, I am using body weight only plan. The reason is obviously I have no equipment at home, and I don't really want to spend the money buying weights. Don't want to spend the money, right, when I don't need to. So I'm using all body weights. I think it's good. A lot of endurance workout, which I never do. on my normal workout days, so which is good. I'm getting a great sweat out of it. Yeah, I mean, if you're a pro athlete, obviously you probably would not use this. If you're like a pro lifter, you know, if you're trainers, you're probably not going to use this. But for average guys who are looking for some sort of guidance, this is perfect. Really talk about pros and cons of the Nike training app. I think pros outweighs the cons, for my opinion at least. Well, first of all, it's free, right? You can download it and you can just start using it like that. So that's great. There are different plans tailored to different people's fitness level, and based on your needs. So if you like to be more mobility, if you want to create more strength, you can all do that. Like I showed before, there are, depending on the equipment you have, absolutely, yes, this is great. 100% a pro. Another cool thing about it is every workout, let's see, for tomorrow, my strength day, you know, you can once you press download, and there are short videos going to download it to your device, and when you start the program, it will have a video and audio instruction coming together. The video will show you the workouts, and the movements, and audio will kind of give you some of the guidance, be like, you know, make sure what you need to look for during that workout. You know, maybe is engaging your core, what muscle group that you should feel when you're doing squats or lunges. You should not feel it in your knee. So I think it is very important, and I think it is a great features that they have. And even down, if you scroll down, you can, like for me, usually the night before, I would take a look at what kind of movements I'll be doing the next day. So like, just kind of quickly glance through it, right? So I have mental preparedness, like, okay, this is what I'll be doing tomorrow, right? So this is great. You can look ahead of time and you know exactly what's happening. So that's a great pro. Okay. Quickly talk about the con. I don't really think this is a con, but I mean, if you really be picky, I guess this is it. With the plan, you cannot adjust. You cannot adjust the order of it, obviously, right? They are set up for a reason. If you're doing workout at home, absolutely there's no problem, because you're not lining up for any sort of equipment. But if you're in the gym, this can be a problem, right? Imagine, you know, you're in a pull-up bar, you're trying to pull up, and you're also using the bench for chest. For example, if you do a, you know, pull and push day. The plan that is structured in the Nike training app is a lot of circuit training. So you would be doing like pull up, and you'll be doing some other exercises. You probably would be and then you'll probably do a bench press type of thing, and you'll be doing that for like, you know, about 20 minutes. Now in a gym kind of environment, you typically do not want to hoard equipment for about half an hour or 20 minutes, right? People are gonna give you that dirty look. So I think if you want to use it in the gym, this could be a problem, unless your gym is like super empty. I mean, it's really up to you. Another con would be in the videos, in the instruction, it doesn't really tell you what are some of the alternative movements. Not everybody is able to do all the movements all together. So I kind of wish that if there's some sort of like, okay, so here's a movement, here's a bit easier way of doing it, and then there's a harder way of doing it. Some movements, they do show that, but not all of them. On a side note, I really want to emphasize on something. Some of the movements, it can be a lot easier. So for example, my workout plan, they'll tell you like, hey, do 10 push-ups. Well, 10 push-ups, for me, it's pretty easy. Now, do I just stop at 10? Probably that's not a good idea, because then I'm not pushing myself hard enough. So are some movements where, for example, on a side plank, which I don't normally do, and I'm really weak on my side plank, it asks for doing 60 seconds, and I'm like, I can't do 60 seconds. So this is where time where I need to take a break. So please do take break as necessary. But also, if the movement is too easy, make sure you push yourself, okay? You should be feeling it in your workout. If you don't work out hard enough, then you're not doing it, but also staying safe at the same time. All right, so what's my verdict? I think for average people, you know, if you're not a pro athlete, if you're not like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, if you're just, you know, an average average guy, in a day, in the time like this where we're all at home, you know, staying at home, hey, I think Nike training app, it's fantastic. It give you the plan, you just follow it. You can, for me, I AirPlay it to my TV, so my TV is playing the exercise. I can look at it. You know, it's great. You can keep track of your workout. It basically, you just follow it and you just go. So it's great. However, I still do suggest that those who really trying to take this seriously, do find yourself a trainer that is certified. The reason why I'm saying this is because first, it's accountability, right? You pay the money, you get a better result. Secondly, is good trainer will really push you in the right way. He or she will motivate you the right way. Having that routine build up, it can be pretty bad. It can suck. Because you'll feel all your muscle burning. It's not good, right? It's not a good feeling. But after a while, you'll be addicted to it, and then a good trainer will really take you along that journey, right? Another big benefit having a personal trainer is making sure all your movements is correct, making sure all your posture is correct. The right movement is so important. Back in the day, before I had a personal trainer, I was squatting all wrong, so my knees are just it's bad. My knees were hurting. But definitely after my first trainer, he corrected my posture and corrected my movement, and it's a lot better. And I do see a lot of significant results. I was 90 kilograms, I want to say about 2 years ago, and then it took me about 2 years to I'm now 77 kilograms, right? And it's just that consistent work. So I can't emphasize enough that if you're able and if you're taking this seriously, do find yourself a certified trainer. Okay, this is so important. Okay guys, thank you very much for staying till the end of the video. Those are my little opinions about the Nike training app. I'm really enjoying it, and I hope more of you guys can use it. Stay safe and stay active. Being active is super important, especially in time like this. And again, training is not everything. There's also about your diet, having proper sleeping and all that. Have a constant routine. Okay, all right guys, peace.